I want to say something to you that I need you to actually hear. You have been going through something. Something that has tested you at a level most people around you will never understand. Something that has pushed you to the edge of what you believed you could carry. And through all of it, through the doubt, the waiting, the moments where you almost gave up, something inside you has kept going. A quiet, stubborn, unshakable part of you has refused to let go of the belief that something bigger is coming. I need you to understand what that part of you is. That is not wishful thinking. That is not desperation. That is the mark of someone who has been chosen. And today, I am going to show you exactly what that means, what being chosen actually looks like from the inside, and what the universe is about to do with everything you have been through. Because something is shifting, and it is shifting for you. Most people misunderstand what it means to be chosen. They think it means being lucky, being special in some visible, obvious way, being born into the right circumstances or handed something that others were not. But that is not what chosen means. Being chosen means being selected for a specific assignment, a specific path, a specific impact on the world that only you, with your exact combination of experiences, wounds, gifts, and perspective, can make. And here is what nobody tells you about the chosen ones. They are not chosen because their life is easy. They are chosen because their soul is capable of something that most souls are not yet ready for. And so the universe does not simply hand them their destiny. It prepares them for it, through difficulty, through loss, through seasons of waiting that feel unbearable, through tests that strip away everything that was never theirs to carry. You are not chosen in spite of what you have been through. You are chosen because of it. Every single thing that has happened to you has been building someone the world is about to need. And right now, in this exact moment of your life, the preparation is ending. The shift is beginning. Let me show you exactly what that shift looks like. These are the 7 shifts the universe makes in the life of a chosen one right before everything changes. If even 3 of these feel true for your life right now, you need to understand what that means. Shift 1, your tolerance for what no longer fits is disappearing. Something has changed in you recently. Things you used to accept without question, situations, relationships, environments, conversations are starting to feel unbearable. Not uncomfortable, unbearable. The job that was fine for years suddenly feels like a cage. The relationship that was tolerable now feels like it is asking you to be someone you no longer are. The version of your life that once felt safe now feels like it is slowly suffocating you. You may have told yourself something is wrong with you, that you have become difficult, that you are being ungrateful or unrealistic. Nothing is wrong with you. Your tolerance is shrinking because you are expanding. The chosen ones go through a period just before their shift where they literally cannot fit into spaces that are too small for who they are becoming. When the old life stops fitting, it is not a sign that something is wrong. It is a sign that you have outgrown it, and you cannot step into the new while still trying to squeeze into something you have already exceeded. The discomfort you are feeling is the discomfort of expansion. It is a very good sign. Shift 2, your inner voice has become impossible to ignore. There is a voice, not a loud one, not the anxious chatter that runs commentary on your daily life. Something underneath that, something quieter and more certain than anything else you have ever heard from yourself. It has been getting louder recently. It told you to leave something that was comfortable. It told you to pursue something that made no logical sense. It told you to trust someone new, or walk away from someone old, or start something that your rational mind had 100 reasons to avoid. And every single time you listened to it, even partially, something opened. Every single time you ignored it, something felt wrong in a way you could not name. The chosen ones are given an inner compass that the crowd does not have access to. When that compass gets louder, it means the journey is entering its most important phase. The universe is trying to steer you, and it is no longer willing to whisper. That voice is not your ego, it is not fear, it is not wishful thinking. It is your assignment calling you home. Start listening to it with everything you have. Shift 3. The people who were meant to leave have left. Your circle has changed. People who were once constants in your life have drifted. Friendships that once felt essential have quietly faded. Relationships that were supposed to be permanent have ended, some dramatically, some simply by distance and silence. And there are moments where the loneliness of that is almost unbearable. But I need you to see what is actually happening. The universe does not allow random people to remain in the life of a chosen one who is approaching their shift. Every departure that has felt like abandonment has actually been a protection. Every person who left was carrying an energy that could not travel into the next chapter of your story. The chosen ones always enter their season of elevation with a smaller, more intentional circle than they left the previous season with. Not everyone who walked with you through the wilderness was meant to walk with you into the promised land. Some people are assigned to a chapter of your life, not the whole story. Their leaving is not a loss, it is a completion. The right people are coming, they are already being arranged. And they will fit this version of you in a way the old ones never could. Shift 4. Opportunities are appearing that you did not create. Something has been showing up recently that you did not engineer. A door that opened from a direction you never looked. An opportunity that arrived through a person you barely knew. A possibility that appeared in the gap where something else ended, almost as if it was waiting for the space to become available. The chosen ones in the season, just before their shift, begin to experience what can only be called synchronicity at scale. The right things start appearing at the right time with a frequency that goes beyond coincidence. This is not luck. This is the universe beginning to assemble the physical architecture of the life you have been building in the invisible. Everything you have been affirming, visualizing, believing, and working toward in the invisible world, the universe has been building it in the visible one. And now, the scaffolding is starting to show. When opportunities begin appearing that you did not create, the universe is not doing you a favor. It is fulfilling a contract. You did the inner work. It is delivering the outer result. That is not magic. That is law. Pay attention to what is appearing. Do not dismiss it as too good. You built this, now receive it. Shift 5. Your relationship with time has changed. Something strange has been happening with how you experience time. Some days stretch. You feel everything with an intensity and presence that is almost overwhelming. Other days compress, hours pass, and you were so deep in flow that you barely noticed. You have been feeling simultaneously like time is running out, and like you have all the time you need. Like you are both behind and exactly on schedule. Both of those feelings are right. The chosen ones experience this time distortion as they approach their shift because they are beginning to operate on two timelines simultaneously. The human timeline of days and deadlines, and the spiritual timeline of divine timing and perfect unfolding. The urgency you feel is real. It is your soul knowing that the window is open, and now is the time to move. The peace you feel underneath, it is also real. It is the knowing that what is meant for you cannot be taken from you. You are not running out of time. You are running out of patience with a version of your life that was always meant to be temporary. That is a very different thing. Use the urgency, trust the peace. They are both trying to serve you. Shift 6. You are beginning to see yourself differently. Something is changing in how you see yourself. Not dramatically, not all at once, but in quiet moments in the mirror, in the middle of a conversation, in the space just before you fall asleep, you are catching glimpses of someone new. Someone who is not apologizing for taking up space. Someone who is not shrinking themselves to fit into rooms that are too small. Someone who looks at the life they want and thinks, not someday, now. That is not arrogance. That is not delusion. That is the chosen one beginning to align with their actual identity. The one the universe assigned them long before the world had a chance to tell them who they were supposed to be. The shift in your outer life always begins as a shift in how you see yourself, every single time, without exception. The universe cannot elevate a person who does not believe they deserve elevation. When you begin to see yourself as someone who belongs in the life you have been asking for, the universe immediately begins rearranging the world to match that vision. Keep looking at yourself differently, because as you see yourself, so shall you become. Shift 7. You found this video today. And then there is this. You found this video today. Think about that for a moment. Out of everything on this platform, out of every piece of content fighting for your attention, out of every possible direction your day could have taken, something brought you here. Something made you stop. Something made you listen to a message about being chosen. The people who find videos like this one are not random. I have made enough of these to know the ones who are drawn to messages about being chosen, about shifts, about what the universe is preparing, are always the ones who are standing at the exact threshold of theirs. You would not be here if this was not for you. You would not have listened this long if something inside you was not recognizing itself in every word. The universe does not send confirmation to people who are far from their elevation. It sends it to the ones who are close enough that one more moment of belief, one more day of choosing to trust, is all that stands between where they are and where they were always meant to be. You are being chosen. The shift is already happening. And after today, you are not going to pretend otherwise. So what do you do now? Not with this video, with this knowing. Because knowing that you are chosen does not complete the assignment, it begins it. Here is what the chosen ones do with this information. They act like it is true before they have proof. They wake up every morning and make decisions from the identity of someone whose life has already shifted, not from the fear of someone still waiting for it to happen. They stop apologizing for what they want. They stop making themselves smaller to make others comfortable. They stop dressing down their vision to avoid making people around them feel inadequate. They move, not recklessly, not impulsively, but intentionally, with the certainty of someone who knows where they are going, even when they cannot yet see the full path. And every single day they say this. I am chosen. I am being prepared. Everything happening in my life right now is working for me, not against me. My shift is already in motion, and I am ready. Say that today, mean it, and then go live like someone who already knows how the story ends. I want you to stay with me for just one more moment. Everything you have carried, every season that felt too long, every moment you wondered if any of this was real, every time you chose to keep going when every rational reason said to stop. None of that was wasted. Not one day, not one tear, not one moment of doubt that you pushed through anyway. All of it was the preparation. And the preparation is almost complete. The universe chose you for something that the world needs, and it has been building you carefully, intentionally, precisely, into the person who can deliver it. You are that person. You have always been that person. And now finally, you are beginning to know it. If this message found you today and something in your chest moved, do not let that feeling leave without doing something with it. Share this video with one person in your life who needs to be reminded that they are chosen. There is someone who has been carrying this alone and does not yet know what it means. And if you want to start every single morning with a message that keeps you grounded in who you are and where you are going, subscribe. A new video goes up every day. Every single one of them was made for someone exactly like you. I will see you tomorrow. You are chosen, now act like it.